What's the word, y'all? Got a couple things I want to say real quick. Hey, man, it's a big ass difference between health and wealth. That's one thing my city seems to have misconstrued and misunderstood. Meaning, I've been out of Chicago since 1999, and I've always been back. I think I've gone back damn near every summer, if not every year. Christmas breaks, Thanksgiving breaks, all that. Since last March 2023, that's like my last stint really in Chicago. And my time away, it's like, man, I'm seeing a lot of things outside looking in. I mean, I hear niggas. I see them too. I hear the talks, I hear the comments, I see the comments. I'm not the type of nigga that respond because somebody else feel away. I respond when I feel away. And I guess ultimately I don't respond because it's like, why are you responding to somebody who ain't never left the city? And if they leave the city, they be right back. I'm talking about right back on some vacation type ish. Or they get out of town and really realize they ain't got the same vibes or the same love that they will have in their own city, so they run back under that rock they used to. But 100, this is my ninth city that I lived in, and I've been out of Chicago since 1999. My birthday the 9th. My life path number is 9. And I just been enjoying this space Yahuwah got me in, you feel me? I'm in the best shape of my life. And it got me thinking just the difference between health versus wealth. Like, one thing about being in Chicago, you lose sight of when people laughing with you and when people laughing at you. And what I mean by that is, Chicago seems, I could be wrong, to really not know the difference between when somebody laughing at you and when somebody laughing with you. Like I was always taught and was always a big fan of, you laugh at a clown, you laugh with a comedian, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not necessarily from the clowns, you know. I mean, we always had sense of humor. People always had jokes. But being from Holy City, we weren't never no clowns. And to me, it's just a bunch of clown shit going on in the land. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got outsiders helping. Not that that's a problem with people helping the city, but they not helping originals. They helping people who want handouts from people who gonna give them handouts. But from the Holy, we was always taught, get it out the mud, get it how we live. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen a place where a person who you laugh at or make fun of a person who choose to go get a job or choose to get their money however they choose. But it's just like, I got the people behind me, so the money I'm getting different from the money you getting. It's just weird. Like, it's corny too. You know what I mean? Like, the bottom line, like, war leads to not togetherness. So when you're in war with the people in your own land, I think you'll skew to help. You'll confuse what help is, and you'll lose sight of what real togetherness is. And I think that's what Holy City, the westside, and a great deal of Chicago done forgot. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool. Things change. But to me, it shouldn't change to be tolerant of fake, or to be tolerant to be a clown, or to be tolerant to be laughed at opposed to laughing with. Why? Because to me, if you would laugh at me, you will laugh at me while I'm on my knuckles. But if we together and laughing together, when I need something to eat, or you need something to eat, we'll go get that meal together. But that just seemed like something that's lost in my land. So it's like, man, I guess now that the rules are the rules, it's just like, hey, bro, if you a lame, if you a cornball, if you a clown, just because you got money don't mean you still ain't a clown. Like, you still a clown. You just a well-dressed clown. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got no mind. You ain't gonna know or think what to do with that money no way. You ain't built like that. You feel me? It's like, one thing I learned is living in the Bay Area. It's like, I noticed out there you could go ghetto gold or ghetto platinum. And like, if you notice, like, Bay Area thing, they tend to have their own thing going on, you know what I mean? Because once you own out there, you own. You technically ain't got to worry about the rest of the country, you know what I'm saying, let alone the world. I think, I wouldn't say it wasn't ever like that in Chicago, but there was a sense of togetherness, a higher sense of togetherness in the land. But it just seems like ain't no way to go ghetto gold in Chicago. Cause you could be doing what somebody else doing, or you could be doing it at a better rate or a higher level as that somebody else. But in Chicago now, if they holding the penis of who they want to hold the penis of, that's who penis they gonna hold. It don't matter that you from where they from no more. It don't matter that you represent them. They used to call it crabs in the bucket, but I think, hell, eventually when the crab make it out the bucket, the other crabs will stop trying to pull that other crab back down. But in Chicago, nah, they keep pulling. You know what I'm saying? So they always say and do stuff that try to pull that crab back down. But it's just like, hey, man, I'm cooking. Let me cook. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like me or you want to war with me, come where I'm at. Come where I'm at then. Why would I come back there to do anything to you or say anything to you? Like, you the corny one, truth be told. And just living and dwelling in so many cities, I learned one thing, like, especially about Chicago. Like, success in Chicago ain't the same as success somewhere else. Like, cause it's like, you get a hot 50 in Chicago, everybody around you, you rich. Well, even a dub, I won't even say 50. You get a dub, they finna come scratching, they finna come crawling. Meanwhile, that dub in, say, like a Brooklyn or somewhere in New York, that dub gone, not even 2 months, you know what I'm saying? Might not even last a month. Cause it's like, do it again, get it back, do it again. In Chicago, like, you'll get people, they get that dub or that hot honey or whatever, and they hold on to it. They ain't gonna do nothing for you. They ain't gonna do nothing for their peoples. They ain't gonna do nothing for nobody. They just gonna hold on to that bread. And it's kind of weird, but that's literally just the way it is in the land now. So it's just like, say you do something, like, say you're a painter, right? Somebody from Chicago will be like, oh, them paintings ain't selling. You should stop doing what you're doing. And it's like, bro, how crazy you sound. Like, is that not a telltale that you doing whatever you do for the money? But why should somebody who make art, create art, stop doing something because they don't make money off of it? Like, it's weird. Like, why would you suggest for somebody to stop being who they are just because a lot of clowns ain't paying attention to them, ultimately? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. I'm coming, though. I'm in a space real subtle. Ain't got no clowns around me, no lames, no extra baggage. Man, no peaceful, you know what I'm saying? And one thing I noticed from staying in chaos and coming up in chaos on that west side, man, you'll protect your peace a lot harder and a lot more maliciously than you'll protect your chaos. And I don't think cats understand that. But you can't interrupt my peace. It's a little difficult. I already don't give up about you. You feel me? especially some of y'all, could say your name, but why say my name too? I'm already Destiny's Child, clowns. Nevertheless, bars. Nevertheless, some people do it for the clout. Some people do it for the fame. Some people, everybody got their reasons, but them two will never be the same. And I think that should be okay. Like if you're a clown, I don't care you're a clown. I mean, them your bozo shoes and red nose. Like, I ain't putting that uniform on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool to be a clown. If I call you a clown, somebody call you a clown, it's cool. You're a clown, and you know what I'm saying? Like, some people take it disrespectful, want to throw out the B word and all stuff like that. And it's just like, man, I'm a Smith, bro. Ain't never been no B-I-T-C-H. But shit, like it always been, if you feel so, you gotta show me. You feel me? That's show and prove time. Some people do what they can. Some people do what they want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no hate. Everybody doing what they can. But some of us are doing what we want to. And I think when you're doing what you want to, that's where that peace comes from. You feel me? One thing I always learned, one thing I always knew, main thing I got from Dick Gregory is, man, when you prostitute your skills, you gotta lay how the trick pay, bro. You don't get to come back and say, hey, I wanna be FUCK this way. Nah, nigga. Take this money and lay right there. But I don't know, man. I'ma always be about peace. I'ma always push peace unless you step on my feet. And, if I'm down here, or if I'm over here and you over there, you ain't stepping on me and I ain't stepping on you. But I do reserve the same right to laugh at your clown ass like everybody else. And if you want to disturb my peace, come disturb it. But I won't come to you to disturb my peace. Why? Because that'll be me taking a step back. Why don't you take some steps forward and do it that way? Educated Thug. Like, subscribe, share, comment. If you do it, I don't care. But if you do, I love it. Why? Because I guess it do feel good when everybody love what you're doing. That's what makes the clown, right? Everybody go home and cry. Nevertheless, I'm just recording myself and leaving messages for those in the future until the day I die. Deacon.